Hey everyone, this is Black Binder. Welcome back to the Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition with Tales of the Sword Coast. Last time we left off, we were accused of murder. Accused and guilty, technically, but it was in self-defense. They attacked me first. After a very, very mild threat from us. But anyway, they did attack first. So now, Tethoril teleported us to the basement of Candlekeep so we can escape. Because they were going to send us to Baldur's Gate, and considering the Iron Throne is pretty high up now because they're helping Baldur's Gate, we would have been executed. I should have went through here first. Oh my god. Got lots of stuff to get today.
What is it this? My turn to save the day.
Lots of scrolls down here. Obviously, it's a library. Why not?
Yes, I shall attend to it in a trice.
Okay. You are going to have to find traps in here. Either that or quick save a lot. And we will do both.
Hello?
Flydia, what are you doing down here? Or Flydia, yeah. My book! You stole my book, you cur!
What is it this
No
time?
way, she was a doppelganger?
You rang?
This way.
Alright. Now, he told you, Tethoril told you not to mess around down here because it's trapped and warded. But we are going to mess around because there's some good stuff we can get down here. Some very good stuff. Like our death. Alright, let's try that again. This time we will wait. There were like 3 traps. There we go. And I'm guessing this coffin will be trapped as well. Come on. Yep. Alright. If you don't have a thief, you can use Potion of Magic Blocking.
How may I be of assistance?
And try it that way.
What you want?
Or if you have enough hit points, you can do that too. Let's get everybody down here. I need to go through and clean up my inventory just a little bit. Starting with all of the potions. Just to get some room, because there is quite a few things we want down here. Surprised that our potion case hasn't filled up yet. I wonder if they changed it so it's unlimited potions. I don't think we actually have any. Well, we're gonna keep this ring, so we'll put it in there. But we probably aren't gonna use it. That's why I'm gonna throw it in there. Scroll case. I'm gonna watch my party members over here, and if they can use any of them, I'll keep them out. But I'm pretty sure we've got them all learned, except for these 2. Failed and failed. Awesome. I'm gonna keep the identify scrolls out because we will use those. Shadow door. There we go. Don't know what shadow door does. We will look at that after we're done here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna forget if we don't look now. Sequencer. We are not going to memorize that one unless we are sure it's gonna work. So, first off, let's switch it to easy so I can give this spell to Nira. Then, switch it back to hard so I don't forget. And check out what Shadow Door does. What does Shadow Door do? Whoops. Alright, Shadow Door. By means of this spell, the wizard creates the illusion of a door. The illusion also permits the wizard to appear to step through this door and disappear. In reality, he has darted aside and can flee, totally invisible as per the improved invisibility spell for the spell's duration. True Seeing spell, Gem of Seeing, or similar magical means can reveal the wizard. So what's the deal here? I'm guessing it's one of those things that's better in the pen and play one because seems to be no better than the improved invisibility spell, and it's a level 5 or 4 spell, so okay, well, we're done with that. Let's give all of our identifiable stuff to Imoen. She's got equal or greater lore than Nira, so we don't gotta worry about that anymore. We're just going through here and seeing what we can identify. We identified the darts of stunning. We'll give those to Rasad for later fights. And then we're going to go through here and just identify everything. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. Let's give these to Rasad so she can actually move. And Kivin.
I'm gone.
Because there are some things we actually want to identify. Like this thing. Tome of Understanding. Wisdom raised by 1 point permanently. And yes, we've already found one of these. Wisdom is, I think, the only one you can find multiples of. I think you can actually get 3 books. So, let's go through here. Okay, we've got all of them memorized. So when we learn this, or when we use the book, we'll be able to tell how many new spells we get by taking our Wisdom to 20. We get an extra level 2 spell and an extra level 4 spell. Awesome. So what do we want for our extra level 4 spell? We've already got Cure Serious Wounds. We don't need Death Ward. You know what? Let's just do Poison. It's hard to land, but we'll just use it. Why not? And Slow Poison. We've already got plenty of Slow Poison. We can actually get rid of one of those because we have special abilities now that can do poison for us. I want to see who I can use that on. Charm Person or Mammal. We've already got that. Resist Fire and Cold. No, it's not enough to be worth the spell slot. And we'll do 1 Flame Blade for the odd encounter where I don't know, where we can't hurt them. The fire damage should still go through. Okay, is that good? Yes. Okay. I do want to check these guys. They still don't have their damn spells. That's okay. We wanted to identify this. Ballistic Passport, 50% or 40% fire resistance. That's really good. We'll want to put it on her, because she's the most susceptible to being killed outright by a fireball.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Alright.
I'm gone.
We're going to send Imoen up here to figure out where all the traps are. Take that in Potion of Invisibility from Flydia's corpse. Okay. Unlock it. What do we got? Holy cow, lots of stuff.
What is it? I shall
You get up
attend to
here.
it in a trice.
You're just going to follow Imoen around so you can be my loot
Yes?
whore.
It shall be
My
as you
loot
wish.
mule. My mule. Just
How
mule.
may I be? I shall attend to it in a trice.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
Imoen, don't start fights.
What is it? It shall be as you wish.
What you want? This way.
Now, some of these will be dead ends. I don't remember which one, but we can at least disarm the traps for some small amount of experience, even if it is a dead end. Yeah, this is a dead end, I'm pretty sure. Ah! I should auto-pause on trap sightings. You can go into gameplay, auto-pause, and then just click, where is it? No, I guess you can't. There we go, trap found. It was very
Yep,
hidden.
This way.
Because it is easy, even if you see it, to walk right into a trap. I've done it so many
Yes,
times.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
I actually think there might be
cannot. I'm
a
gone.
trap right around here as well. I don't spend too much time waiting. If it doesn't do it, like on the first round, I'll just keep walking forward like this. This isn't nearly slow enough to detect all traps, but I'm not going to waste that much time waiting for traps. That's what quick save is for. Or just plowing through it anyway.
How may I be? You have but to ask.
I've done had enough
All right.
of this.
What
We need
is
to
it
get
this
everybody up
shall
here
be
because
as
there's
you
going to be a
wish?
pretty
What you
big fight
want?
up here.
I'm gone.
Versus some annoying things to fight in narrow hallways. What are you doing,
I
Rasad?
understand.
That is not where I told you to go. That's not where I told you to go either.
And packing steel.
Crazy people. I'm also doing
shall
a
commit
Dark
to the
Souls
task.
3 playthrough, a blind
I
playthrough,
understand.
and oh my god, the DLC in that game sucks.
Packing
Sucks as in it's very
It shall
hard.
be as you
Yep,
wish.
this way.
I've actually had to resort to summoning, summoning not people, but the summons that they give you. Slave Knight Gale for one. Oh god.
I feel so cold.
Alright,
How may I
we
be
need
of
you to
assistance?
heal because you are not catching these. Do I even have it on? I don't even have it on. I'm an idiot.
What is it this time?
We'll give you 2 heals. One slow one, one fast
You're a
one.
queer fellow. This way.
Save. Am I in the right place? I don't think I am, actually. Nope, this isn't the right one. Alright. This actually might be an empty sarcophagus, if I remember right. Yep.
Yes? You have but to ask.
Now, if you do want to skip this whole area, if you don't have a wisdom character, you don't really need to go over here, but this is the way out. Or if you just want to do what Tethoril tells you to, and don't, like,
What you want?
blatantly
I'm gone.
disregard what the guy who saved you told you to do. I think there is a lightning bolt trap here, which in this long hallway is just going to kill all of us, so I'll need to find it. Now, see, we walked past it there, but we might have gone around it. Or it might not have actually tripped yet. Like, sometimes you can walk past it and it doesn't trip immediately. So you can disarm it after you've gone by, if you're quick enough.
Tis something most
may I
unnatural
be of-
here.
I shall attend to it
Yep,
in a trice.
I'm gone.
Don't worry about it, Imoen. Alright, phase
What is it,
spiders
Mr. Shelby, as you
in
wish?
narrow hallways. This is a summon a gun. Because they're just going to keep teleporting right to the people I don't want them to.
Yes?
Like that.
How may I be of
Alright,
assistance?
everybody. Ah, you can't do anything right now. There, defensive harmony.
You're a queer
And you
fellow.
two try to kill it as quickly as you
Uh-huh.
can with your magic missiles. There we go. There's more though. I'm just gonna send Minsk up here.
What is it?
There
you
might
have but to
be more
ask?
traps, but there's more spiders too.
Yes?
Do I have it on hard? Yes, I do.
How may I be
Or
of
I have it
assistance?
on insane.
I shall attend to it in a trice. What is it this? You have but to ask. Your wish?
What you want?
No, no,
Yes,
no, no. You
it
two
shall be
stop.
as you wish.
I'm
I
gone.
just want Imoen to get the traps. Ah, great.
How may I be of assistance?
Butt kicking for goodness!
What is it? Shall be as you wish. Yes? How may I
Alright,
be of
everybody
assistance?
go.
I care not.
Imoen. Do
I
that.
am prepared.
And you
What is it this
hopefully can
time?
get a stun off on this one.
What is it this time?
Nope, no stun.
It shall be as you wish.
Ah!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Stun it.
My spirit.
Shoot. He is poisoned. I'll have to use a potion because I don't think I have the time to try and do cure poison without it getting caught. Potions are instant. Well,
What you want?
most are instant. Of all the ones I know of, they are instant. But I could be wrong. Not a big potion user. Alright, this looks like a special tomb. It's surely gonna be trapped. There we go. Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Get
you
up
have
here.
but to ask.
We'll save it. What is this? I'm pretty sure it's a Cloak of Protection +2, which is awesome. And did you see that? We got another book. It's a good thing we didn't waste all of her spells. Gainful exercise. Strength raised by 1 point permanently. It's not going to be super useful on him because he's only got 16 strength, and I would want it to be 18 before I use this. But these guys, our party member stats, even if we use them in the second game, don't carry over, so I'm not going to bother giving it to them. I know some people like to do that, but I just see it as a huge waste. Yep, still 18,100. Another rogue stone, thank you. We do want to identify this thing, because this will be very useful for Rasad. The Spirit's Shield. +2 armor class, +2 saving throws. We can't wear it. Oh, that's dirt.
It
Because we're
shall
too
pass.
far away.
You have but to. How may I be? You have but to.
I
ask.
wonder if we will be able to wear it, though.
I look forward to your instruction.
Why does he not have... Oh, it's because he's already got the guard's ring. So we don't need to give it to him. But we can give it to... He's wearing the Cloak of Baldur on. Let's actually give him this. AC is more important for him. No, because he's wearing the protection amulet. Alright, who's got... Who do I want to give the Cloak of Baldur onto? You. Okay, so. Take the Cloak of Baldur on. Give it to her. And then, Minx, can you put this on? Nope, first we gotta take off this. Then we can give this to her as well. Nobody else can wear it. And then this cloak can go to who? You can't wear it. You can't. You can, but I don't want you to. He's wearing... Wait, why can't you wear it? It's because he's wearing that, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So, we will be on the lookout for a better piece of armor for him. That way we can get his AC down one more.
What is it this time? I shall attend.
What we want is we want to find a good piece of armor that isn't a +1 or +2, because the +1 or +2 does not... It interferes with the rings of +1 and +2, so... Not something we want. Okay.
Yep, I'm gone.
There's gonna be some more baddies up here, and I don't think there are any traps, but I'm gonna check just in case.
Yes.
And while we're doing this, you heal
I can't
yourself.
this way.
Less talk, more fight. Cool.
Switch everybody over to ranged.
You point, I
Yes.
punch. Full plate and fucking steel. Less full plate and fucking steel.
I've done had enough of this.
Cool. Butt kicking for goodness.
Lots of dead bodies here. Guess we figured out where all the Candlekeep victims went. The doppelgangers
My blade
killing
will
everyone.
cut you down to size.
Killing and or
Go for the
replacing.
eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
I am prepared. I understand. I look forward to your instruction.
Sun Soul Ray, go.
You point, squeaky wheel
Instant
gets
death.
the kick.
It says it did 6 fire damage. I'm pretty sure there's a second component to it, but like with a lot of spells, I don't think it'll go off if you kill the person. Like the second part of the spell is not going to go off if the first part kills them. Same with magic missiles.
My blade will cut you down to size.
All right. A little bit bigger group here, but they're
Your
still
wish.
slow.
I shall commit to the task.
No. We're clicking the wrong one. They changed places for some reason when you cast one. Look at that, 26 damage. Awesome. I'm pretty sure these guys are weak to fire, though.
Cool.
Or at least
Full
they're
plate
certainly not
and
resistant to it.
fucking steel. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes.
Remember, gas can stun you, so don't let them attack you in melee. Angel skin ring, why not? We'll take it.
What you want?
You point, I
Yep.
punch.
I'm gone.
Let's talk butt kicking. for
There you go, good
goodness.
job, Rasad. Garnet gems, not worth it. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot up here that's worth it,
I care
but
not. I've done
I
had
want
enough
to
of
check it
this.
out anyway. I can't leave an area unexplored.
Cool.
Holy cow, that's a lot more than I remember.
I
Okay,
am prepared.
Kivin, do your thing. We can finally use one of these potions.
Yep,
I look for. I shall commit to the task.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
You point.
Not as much
I
damage
punch.
as a fireball, but still decent enough.
You're a queer fellow.
Let's talk full plate and
Back it up.
fucking steel.
Don't bother
Go ahead and
me,
use another one.
yes?
Why not?
Cool. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Did we get everything? We'll take that mirror image. Why not? Mirror image is a very good spell. Oh, why is there a letter on the floor? Mirror image is a very good
What
spell
is it this time?
if you're going solo,
What do you? Don't bother
or
me. I.
like duo or whatever, or if you have a multi-class or dual class like fighter.
Your wish?
Like
Salute, that's my hand.
a dual class fighter mage, you can that mirror image will soak
you
up
want?
an
Yep,
attack
I'm
every
gone.
time someone would actually get a hit on you. Instead of hitting you, it soaks up the attack. Like on mages, yes, it's nice, but they shouldn't be getting in melee anyway, or they shouldn't be getting in a position where they can be attacked. Let's read this. Why does a chair have arms and legs like a man but cannot walk or hold things? Okay. No clue. It can hold things. It holds people. Did I just... Oh my god. I put the wrong thing down, didn't I?
Less ball plate and packing
Yes,
steel.
you have but to
Definitely
ask.
need to sell once we get out of here.
How may I? You have but to ask.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, Steve Smith's principal.
What is it this time? You have but
Are
to
a
ask.
valuable companion.
Apparently he's been in voice
You must
acting
gather
for
your
quite a
party
while.
Before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What do you need?
Alright,
I
who
shall
are
tend
you,
to it
sir?
when it tries.
Dreppin, poisoned Nessa, have you? And to think I would have left this keep with the likes of you. Rawr, fleshling!
Yes?
Cool one, son.
How may I be of assistance?
My blade
Now these
will cut you
doppelgangers, they
down
must
to
have
size.
some sort of telepathy of some kind,
It shall be
or
as you wish.
maybe they can read a person's life, because they can't. All of the knowledge that they have, I don't think they could get just by observing someone. Like some of it, I feel like it's their thoughts. Jondalar, thought you could take me on. Did you try me now, Twerp? And we'll see who comes out the better. This is the guy who
My
taught us how to
blade
fight
will cut you
Less
down to
ball
size.
early on in
and
Candlekeep.
packing steel.
Now, there's nothing really that great in these things, in these rooms, but we're gonna check it out anyway.
I
Everyone, go
cannot-
do your
I've
thing.
done had
Cool
enough.
one,
Well,
seeking
you-
for goodness.
I'm
There's
gone.
2 people over there. They're not attacking me. Holy God.
What you want?
I am prepared.
Can you reach her? Yes, you can. You drink that. Are you kidding me? Jesus, 50 damage? Or 55 damage? Son of a gun.
One, squeaky wheel. You point. Butt kicking for goodness.
Alright, we're gonna do this
Your
one
wish?
quickly.
Yes, I.
What you want? This way.
We know what's in there. Actually, we can use our ice
What do you
storm
want?
spell.
I.
Look at that, all that cold damage, and it'll keep going too,
I am prepared.
for at least a few
Ball
rounds.
plate and packing steel. Cool one. Go for the ice boo. Go. Ball plate and packing
Get 'em.
steel.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I wonder if that gassed, if there was someone in
gone.
Candlekeep that told us that joke before, and maybe that's why they have that letter now.
You point. Ball
I
plate
care not.
and packing steel.
I've
Let's
done had
all
enough
play-
of this.
Take all of
And
this
packing
stuff.
steel.
Not all of it, just the good stuff, I guess.
Cool. Ball
That's good
plate
enough.
and
All right.
packing
It shall be as you
steel.
wish.
This time we will remember to quick save.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Now, actually, from this point on, the story is going to go by pretty quickly, but there's still a lot more to do because the expansion takes a while. Durlag's Tower, and there's we have a quest to figure out what happened to Baldur, kind of.
You must gather your party before
It has to do with Baldur anyway, and both of those take
What do you need?
a little while. So while the story's almost done, the Let's Play certainly is not.
You point, I punch.
Yes?
Eat flaming! Or possibly
It shall be as you
frosty.
wish.
Oh, Laerl's tear necklace.
Hey,
John Delar, thought you could take me on. Did you know? Who is this little guy? Dreader?
How may I? It shall be as you wish.
He doesn't want to talk to me. Arcanus.
I need a sleep.
By the gods, that thing was young Dreppen. What is going on, Trisau? Ob asked us to search for you here, but this is far more foul than any of his most fearsome illusions. Ob? I think that's the guy who would teach you how to do group fighting. And I believe this is part of the group fight. We didn't do the group fight tutorial, but I believe that's where this guy's from. It's a long story, Arcanus. Please, you have to help me get out of here and fast. Can I trust you? Aye, child, trust me you can, and Deader too. I know not what assistance we can be to you, except for strong arms and an eye for illusions. We shall see you to the end of these crypts, but not beyond, as we must bear witness to the horrors that befoul this place. So they're like the... God dang it. Please tell me I saved it. Okay, we did.
You have but to
I
ask.
need a swig of some strong dwarven
Frickin'
ale.
traps everywhere
You're a
in
queer
here.
fellow. This way.
Where is it? Come on. There it is. Now these guys will just kind of follow you around. Not very well either, so you might actually leave them behind if you're not too careful. Dispel magic. Yeah, we kind of need it.
Uh-huh. Stand back and watch this.
Want
How may
it,
I
not
have
need
but
it.
to
We
ask?
definitely don't need it. Alright, let's save.
What is it? I shall
Problem with
attend to it
Dispel
in a
magic
trice.
is, most of the things you're going to fight are higher level than you, and Dispel magic sucks against things that are not, that are higher level than you.
Yes?
And even if it's the same level, it's only got a 50% chance to work. Stole Hull's special elixir, did you? And fed it to the cows, no less. You'll rue the day you even met me, Trisau.
How may I be of assistance?
You said I could take it, sir.
Or
You
possibly
point,
frosty.
I
What's it?
punch.
I've done had enough of
as
it.
you
Yep.
wish.
Anything? Nope, nothing in
I'm
here.
done.
What is it? It shall be as you wish.
Less butt kicking for goodness.
What are you fighting over here? We need to...
What is it this time?
Let's just do... They're a bunch of skeletons. So we're just going to do that to kill them right away.
Yes? You have but to ask.
Imoen, are you
I care not.
trap
This way.
detecting? Yes, you are. It's a big area, and I don't remember where the traps are, obviously, so...
Something
How
on
may
your
I be of assistance? I
mind?
shall attend to it in a trice.
It's where all the doppelgangers sleep,
Full
apparently.
plate and fucking steak.
Dullard, insolent waif, I tried to instruct you, tried to make you wise, but it was like drawing compassion from a Zent. You are a nothing, child, and you will soon become much less.
What is it
Sis.
My
Go for the
blade will
eyes,
cut you
boo.
down to
point,
size.
Ricky Wheel gets the kick.
Man, we're getting
Yes,
so many
it shall be as you
Laerl's
wish.
tier necklaces. It's crazy.
Yes?
I'm gone.
I should be able to. Before we do the expansions, I'm going to buy... Oh god, don't kill me. I'm going to buy a bunch of special ammunition. Like, I'm just going to stock up on it. That's what it's...
How may I-
That's what I
You have
saved my
to
money
ask.
for at the end. If you're wondering why I have 53,000 gold.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it
I
in a
like
trice.
to make sure we can do all of the expansion parts with special ammo.
Yes?
Let's talk
Why can
more
you guys
fight.
not hit
Your
him?
wish?
What do you want?
What you
I
want?
think he's slightly
How may I be
around the
of
corner or
assistance?
something, but there's traps here, so you can't exactly just go walking around
Yep.
willy-nilly.
I've done had enough of this.
How the heck am I 30 minutes in already? Barely done anything.
What is it?
I
shall
hate
attend
how
to it in a
fast these
trice.
go by. I want to do more, like episodes, but I don't know. Everywhere I look says don't do a ton of
I'm
videos
gone.
like
I should have joined
as quick as you can. Like, do it consistently.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But I'm thinking I'm gonna just get rid of that rule for at least for the games I like. Dark Souls 3, I like Dark Souls 3, but playing it on camera is so much more difficult than playing it by myself. I don't know why, because I gotta talk or whatever, but
You're a queer. I've done had
that
enough
Let's
of
Play
this.
I've been dreading more and more as the game goes on, because it's just so
Yes, I shall attend
difficult
to
to
it in a
make
trice.
progress on. I'm gonna go through here and just see what happened to all the
How may
people
I
that got
shall
taken
attend to it
over.
in a trice.
I think this was one of the, yeah, this was part of, seek my comfort, will you? Aye, I'll show you a sweet and silent comfort if you'll let me, Wasteling.
What is it
This
this
was a
time?
guy who talked to us after our first assassination attempt. Or maybe the second
Yes,
one, I don't
shall
remember.
attend to it in a trice. How may I shall attend to it in a trice. What is it that you have but to
And the
ask?
last one, who are you? Reaver, this was the guy who wanted us to kill the rats. Spy, traitor, fight for the rats, will ya? Fickle as the wind, ye are, fickle as the wind. We have a name for your type, rat bastards it is. Aye, rat bastards, and I've never known one I didn't hang with my own two
How may I
hands.
be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Alright, now these are just regular doppelgangers. We are actually going to run into some greater doppelgangers here in a second. They're much harder. They can
What is
cast
it you
mirror
have but to
image
ask?
and haste, and they do so pretty quickly. So when you come up here, you are going to want to buff yourself. I think we have enough hit points to do it. We'll just throw one to
I am prepared.
Minsk just to be sure.
How may I be?
We've got our two little companions, so we're
What
gonna
is it this
buff
time?
up and then we'll start.
What you want?
Yes.
Resist fear,
You
just in
rang?
case. Not certain we'll need it, but
How may I be of assistance?
okay, is that everything? No, we want defensive harmony too.
What is
Alright,
it this
we've
time?
got our little mass healer out. So we can, I'm not gonna mass heal right now, I'm gonna wait till we get in the fight. Okay,
Shall be
here
as
we
you
go.
wish.
Trissau, stop this madness, child, I beg of thee. This is Elminster, or so he says. Thou hast soaked these halls with the blood of innocence, and I cannot permit it to go further. Stay back, stay where you are. The one with you wears the face of my stepfather, and I know him for dead.
Awake, my adopted
Oh,
child.
looks like Gorian's not
Awake.
dead. It's okay, Trissau, it's alright.
Tests ahead of thee.
I didn't die that night, nor have I yet. The blade that you thought slew me had been treated with a magical poison. It left me, a living soul and a lively mind, imprisoned in a body that gave all appearance of death. The man you saw that night is called Saravok, and he has been in the keep for 3 days past under the reverse alias Coverus. Tethoril kept watch on him, but in our foolishness we never thought that he might have others with him. Please, child, I have loved you too much to lose you now. Sorry, you are not, I don't believe you. Elminster and I had suspected it for some time. With Saravok away from his lair, Elminster was at last able to locate your stepfather and bring him to safety. Forgive me, Trissau, I should have told you earlier, but to raise your hopes only to see them dashed to pieces all over again, there's too much heart left in this bony cage for me to have done that. Please, child, sheathe those weapons and sheathe thy madness too. Come with us and we shall see thee at last to safety. I know you, Mirakin, and you be no more an Elminster than I'm Driss the Drow. And Driss thou art not, thank goodness. As for this old ragtag physique, thinkest thou that I would let anyone duplicate it without express permission? I have it copyrighted, thou must know. Come, poor soul, let us leave this darkness behind and struggle towards the light. The three of us shall guide thee. What about the one that wears the face of my stepfather? No. What is going on here? I can't trust any one of you until I have some
Everything will
answers.
be explained to you in
By all that is good, Trissau, what have they done to your mind to haunt it so? Your old friend Dreppin lies tangled in his own entrails, and foolish Flydia, she ran down here to offer a mother's shoulder, and you have butchered her like the monster you perceived her to be. The gods have no mercy on we ragged mortals, it appears. Holy cow, they are really going ham with this deception. I am a doddering and elderly fool for having let it come to this. There stood I, Elminster the arrogant, nudging and prodding but never taking action. The most powerful mage in the realms reduced to a meager puppeteer. Listen close, Trissau. With the help of doppelgangers and some powerful magics, Saravok has encased thee within a vast and frightening illusion. I was unsure whether I could even penetrate it to reach thee. They're changing their story now. The time has come for a leap of faith, child. Thou must fling aside this foul illusion and let us lead thee back to reality where Saravok is fightable. This is madness. If this is madness, then leave me to it. If you flee now, I shall not attempt to kill you. Then, fleshling, go mad if you will, and feel the rasp of our claws against your mind.
How may I be of
Obviously,
assistance?
they
Shall
were
be as you
lying.
wish.
And if you see, he's a greater doppelganger.
Let's talk more fight.
All right, what do we want to do?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let Imoen do her
What is it this time?
oh geez, Melf's minute meteors, because they are more damaging than anything else she could do. At least until they run out.
You're a
How may I
queer
shall
fellow.
attend to it in a trice.
Let's kill this one. And now the greater doppelganger.
Done had
It
enough.
spent all its time casting haste and mirror image, but that gave us the time to kill his friends. What we picked up was a pretty good spell. Invisibility, radius 10. This spell, okay, 20 feet diameter, everybody around you basically for 10 feet. Is turned invisible.
Clean as an elven arse.
Very useful for getting past places that you don't want to fight. Lost your sense of humor, have ye? Aye, I've heard what you've been telling all your little friends, that old Winthrop was hankering for a little elven arse every now and then. Heh, come here, my pretty, and I'll soon change your mind. Gross. Looks like they just about got everybody. Now, if you had let them lead you out, they just would have led you down here and fought you anyway, so... Obviously, there are more doppelgangers down here.
It shall be as
Get
you
back.
wish. How may I be of assistance?
What a eat flaming! Stand back and
What is it this
watch
time?
this.
How may I be of assistance?
Come on, get him.
What
And
is
you,
it shall be
what are you
as you
doing
wish.
all the way up here?
Yes, you have but to ask.
Nice, we chunked him. Alright, let's get out of here. Actually, I wonder if we can rest here. Yes, we can,
How may I
thankfully.
be of assistance? You have
Rasad
but to
took 6
ask.
damage because of the ghost armor that we used. The ghost armor that we
What is it
used
this
on
time?
him uses his own life force to sustain it. We're gonna do this girl again,
Good on you if you save the day.
because I forgot to use her mass heal before I rested.
Yes.
Another pretty rough fight up here, so
You
How may
point.
I be of assistance?
I
we're gonna
point.
rebuff.
Yep.
You rang?
What is it this time?
Normally I pull them out, but all these fights have been so easy, I'm gonna run straight into them and see what I can do.
Let's talk more fight. Who wants some? Bull plate
Yes, I
and
shall attend to it in a
tucking
trice.
steel.
Who are you? I've been expecting Saravok, not some ragtag band. We're other members of Saravok's band. We were sent here to help you. Trying to lie to me, are you? You're that Trissau, ain't you? Don't know how you got out of the prison, don't much care either. You're trying to mess up Saravok's plans. Well, don't count on succeeding. There's no way you're getting by me or my boys. Don't think Saravok would take too kindly if you showed up to mess with his plans for Baldur's Gate. Come on, boys, let's make short work of them. So, Saravok has plans for Baldur's Gate, and I guess we are going to want to go back there after
You're
this.
a queer fellow.
I want to do resist fear, but I would rather have them feared.
Don't bother me.
What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
And did it work? No, it didn't. But our siren,
What do you
thankfully, was able to hold one of them.
I'm gone.
We need to stop him from casting.
You have but to ask.
You point.
You can stay on him. Or you can die.
How may I be of it shall be as you wish.
Who the heck casted lightning on him? Oh well, that's okay.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
You point.
I want you to attack him. You. Alright. Looks like he invisibility cast invisibility on himself, so
How may I be of assistance?
instead of having them attack nothing, we're just going to attack him while we wait.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Alright, now do it.
What is it this time?
Insect swarm.
Let's talk full plate and cutting.
There we go, we interrupted him, awesome.
Yes. How may I be of assistance?
Got one more.
I'm
Just make
not-
sure you don't leave this general vicinity or else you're going to be hurting.
What is it this time? You have but to
Alright, somebody got a level. Trissau, it's been a while since we got a level.
Yes.
What does this say? Pratt, my schemes have come together in a most satisfying manner. The mercenaries who have plagued my every step are now imprisoned, accused with the murder of Realtar, Brunos, and Thaldorn. Learn as much as you can about the fate of the mercenaries, and then meet me back at Baldur's Gate. Excuse me. I apologize for leaving you here alone, but it was necessary to return to the city so as to take Realtar's position as Chief of Operations. If things proceed smoothly, I will be a Grand Duke within weeks. How is that possible? It's very difficult to become a Grand Duke. Near impossible. Okay.
You have but to ask.
Another point on that. Even if we hadn't killed Realtar, we would have been blamed for it anyway. No. We need to make some room. Oh, the container is full, finally. We want one of them to learn it, but they can't. I know they don't have it already, but their spellbook is full due to their lower than required intelligence. Remember, you can... Oh, throwing axe. Returns to the wielder's hand when thrown. So if you wanted to go axe specializations, I'm pretty sure this is one of the better ones in the game. Because not only can you attack with it, you can also
How may
use
I
it
be
as a
of assistance?
ranged
You have
weapon.
but to ask. What is it this time?
Holy cow, this is a lot of
Good
stuff.
point.
And what is
Bye,
that?
bye.
Wraith form. We'll have to check that out.
I am prepared.
Uh-huh.
Alright, we are definitely running out of room here. And we've already read that, so... Let's check out Wraith form. It's a level 3 spell. We're definitely full on level 3 spells, so we'll need to use a Potion of Genius to learn it. When this spell is cast, the wizard and all of his gear becomes insubstantial. The caster is subject only to magical or special attacks, including those of weapons of +1 or better enchantment, so immune to all mundane weapons, or by creatures otherwise able to affect those struck only by magical weapons. The wizard also gains 25% resistance to magic damage. While in Wraith form, the caster cannot cast either arcane or divine spells, so basically it's a save my ass spell, like if
Yes.
kobolds, if you were going against a huge group of kobolds and you wanted to be able to cast fireball, you can
How may I be of
recast Wraith
assistance?
form, and you'd probably be
Let's
fine.
talk more fight.
Alright, first things first, I need to make room. Because we need to come in here and grab this, Potion of Mirrored Eyes. And you know what that means. We are coming up on some basilisks. For whatever reason, they are down here. I don't know.
Butt-kicking
What
for
is it this time?
goodness.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Nope, come down here. Do we have another haste
you
spell?
want?
I would like another haste spell. No, we don't. Why don't we?
Rang?
Cool. Butt kicking for goodness.
Alright,
Yes.
once you get to
I
this
shall
bridge,
attend
you're
to
going to
it.
want to use it.
I punch. Butt kicking for
How
goodness.
may I
Then
be
bring
of
him around
service?
here.
You wish.
Squeaky
Actually, you know what?
wheel
Let's just
gets
I
let
shall
Minx
attend
do
to
it.
trice.
Because they can
Squeaky
switch
wheel
target
gets
on you, and that
I
would
look
suck.
Selune guides my hand.
You boy
I might bring
squeaky
Kivin over
wheel
here to help.
gets the kick.
Your wish?
I am prepared. Selune guides my hand.
You get a Minx. I actually don't even think they have regular attacks. Yep, they are shooting at me now. Awesome.
Let's talk more fight. Go for
Somebody
the
got a
eyes,
level?
boo.
Who?
Go
Nira.
for the eyes.
Maybe it will unlock another spell level, who knows. I don't think they can get level 5 spells in the first game.
Uh-huh.
She's still got... She can get another level or 2. I forget
You boy,
exactly which.
I punch.
I think it's 161,000. That's the max amount of experience you can get in this game. And we are at around 90,000 now. This is worth
Gold
much
plate
How
more.
may I be?
and
You have but to
fucking
ask.
steel.
Actually, the emerald's worth a
Let's
lot
talk
too.
more fight.
What is it this time?
Does anybody else have any gems on you? No. Okay.
Yes?
My siren is
How may I
slowly
be of use? I
following
shall
me.
attend to it in a
If
trice.
she's not on screen, just
What is it
click
this time?
select all down here in the
Yes?
corner, and you'll select her. Even if you can't see her icon on the ground, she will actually go to that area. Unless she gets unsummoned, and it's a nymph, not a siren, sorry. Diarmid, it's about time you got out here, Pratt. It is Pratt, isn't it? I don't need to tell you that we must not keep Saravok waiting. I trust you didn't have any trouble in there? He said that the monks fell for the ruse and that Trissau was locked up, so he took the surface route of the out of the keep instead of meeting you in the crypts. We really must get moving if we are to catch up with him. Terribly sorry, but no. Yeah, I'm Pratt. Pratt is indeed my name. Where are we supposed to meet up with this Saravok? Back at the Iron Throne base in Baldur's Gate, of course. He has business elsewhere in the city, but no doubt we shall get our bit of coin if we await him there. There is still much left to be done, so I doubt he'll show for a while, though. The disgrace of Trissau will make the road smoother, but we must still act fast. Saravok is notoriously impatient. Let's get moving. Right then, off we go to meet with Saravok. Don't want have him attacking us like Realtar and the others. That was never the plan. Saravok wouldn't sully his hands on those he didn't deem worthy of personally killing. For Trissau and the party to be blamed, they were either to be imitated by doppelgangers or fooled into attacking Realtar and the others unprovoked. You should know this. You're not Pratt, are you? Oh, bloody hell. Bit of a mistake on my part, wasn't it? Ah, well, most of it went according to plan regardless. You'll forgive me if I don't stay for fisticuffs. Cheers. I have killed him before, but I don't remember what he drops. I think it's Warhammer or something.
Life
Not a good
continues
one.
to be quite the challenge. You have been accused of murdering the Iron Throne leaders, and the Flaming Fist will undoubtedly hound your every step because of it. Despite all of this, you must return to the city of Baldur's Gate, the very lair of your accusers. You must find and expose the one who is responsible for your predicament. You must find Saravok.
How may I be?
Alright, so we know what we're doing. Alright. I want to level up real quick and then nope, I don't need to do that anymore.
What is it this
We're
time?
gonna level up and then end the episode. Alright, additional mage spells. 1 level 3 spell and 1 level 4 spell. Additional hit points gained 4 and 3 lore. Let's see what she has for spells. Alright, what do we want here? Let's do haste, because I want at least 2 haste spells, and for some reason, I stopped, or I got rid of Imoen's second haste spell. Alright, Minor Sequencer. This is a very, very good spell. Sequencer is better, but this one will work for now. This spell allows a wizard to store 2 spells and activate them both at the same time from his special ability button. Both spells must be of 2nd level or lower. To create a sequencer, mage blah 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 blah. Once used, it releases its spells immediately, no casting time. The special ability icon also disappears until the next time a sequencer is formed. A wizard can only possess one minor sequencer at a time, and it may not be given to other characters. I'm guessing that means you can't buff other characters with it. But
You rang?
let's see what we can do with that. It has to be level 2 or lower. So we could do Detect Invisibility and Chaos Shield. The Chaos Shield would let we could do Chaos Shield and then Nahal's Reckless Dwemer. And that basically, Chaos Shield would give us a better chance of our Dwemer actually doing something good for us. Or we can do Mirror Image. What is the other one? Mirror Image and... There was one, I can't remember. Oh, Mirror Image and Shield. I don't actually have Shield memorized right now, but it would give us plus armor class and Mirror Image all at once. But what I like to use it for is, and you probably guessed this already, I like to use it for 2 magic missile spells or 2 chromatic orb spells. Basically doubles the power of a already very powerful level 1 spell. Cannot rest when your party is scattered. Get closer. Alright, so let's save real quick.
What is it this time?
I forgot we need to
Yes.
level up Trisao. There we go. Level 5 spell. We'll have to go through those two
You
before the end of the
rang?
episode. Cast Minor Sequencer. Alright, what do we want? These are the only two we can do. Why can't we do buff spells? Maybe you need to have a higher level sequencer for that. I could have swore you could do buffs with that.
Stand back.
Maybe that's
and
contingency.
watch
Contingency is also, it's kind of like sequencer, but you set up an action to happen on a certain, like if your hit points lower below 50% or something like that. All right, let's try this sucker out. Imoen's got 52 hit points. Oh my god, killed her in one shot. That is hilarious.
How may I be of assistance?
All right, let's go through his level 5 spells. Or wait, did we learn any more? Yep. We got... Let's do another Bless. We've been using that a lot lately. Still no level 2, good level 2 spells. I mean, Web's good, but I don't use it. That's not... I mean, even if I were to use it, it feels kind of cheap, you know? Alright, Animal Summoning 2. By means of this spell, the caster calls from 1 to 3 animals that have 8 hit dice or less. I'm not exactly sure what hit dice means, but basically it can summon a bear. The animals summoned aid the caster by whatever means, or wolves. Only normal or giant animals can be summoned. Cause critical wounds, same as cure critical wounds, but it'll do 27 points of damage, but I'm pretty sure you actually have to make a melee attack. The next attack that the priest makes will cause this effect, however, he only has 2 rounds to make the attack before the spell fizzles, so it's not... It's wasted if you can't hit it. So unless you're going for, like a cleric can make decent use out of harm, or this, like this... Okay, clerics have enough buffs to where they can actually be better fighters than fighters, or at least have better Thaco. Maybe not as many attacks per round, but better Thaco. Chaos, the effects of this spell are identical to the 4th level spell Confusion in all respects. The victims wander around as if in a daze, sometimes wandering away, sometimes attacking either friend or foe. If the victim is 4th level or lower, he does not receive a saving throw versus the effects. However, if the victim is 5th level or higher, he receives a save versus spell with -4 penalty. And it lasts 5 rounds, so 30 seconds. But that's a ton of time. 4th level spell Confusion. Must be it's either a cleric spell or a mage spell. Chaotic Commands, very, very useful when you need it. Chaotic Commands renders a creature immune to magical commands. Charm, Command, Confusion, Domination, Sleep, Maze, that one is very good for a few fights in the second game. And Spiritual Lock, I don't know what that does, are all spells that fit into this category. The spell also protects the target from psionic blasts, so I think Mind Flayers. This heals for 27 hit points. Insect Plague, it's like a more powerful version of the one we're already using. Creatures in the Insect Plague sustain 1 point of damage for every 2 seconds they remain within, regardless of their armor class. Due to the bites and stings of the insects, invisibility is no protection. Invisibility is no protection. Due to the suffocating nature of the writhing insect swarm, each victim must make a saving throw versus breath weapon or run away in fear for 1 round. So damage, interrupts casting, goes through invisibility. Very nice spell. We actually will probably do this one, or Mass Cure, I don't know. Iron Skins, this is a very good spell. It's like Stone Skin for wizards, but we'll go through it because I don't think we've gone through Stone Skin yet. Or gone over Stone Skin. When a druid casts this powerful spell upon himself, an outer skin of iron will move up from the ground, completely covering him. This skin is, of course, magical and will not hinder the druid in any way. In no way. And will hinder the druid in no way. There we go, I messed it up. The effect of this is to protect the druid from physical attacks such as melee weapons and projectiles. For every 2 levels of the caster, an additional skin is gained upon casting. For example, a 10th level druid would receive 5 skins. So basically... very good spell. If you have decent AC, people have a rough time hitting you anyway, and you can get decent AC as a druid. But this is for when they actually do get a hit, it's still gonna block it. And since we can get to be around level 10 or 11 as a druid, we're going to be able to fully absorb 5 attacks. That is huge, especially on hard-hitting guys like the bosses or ogres or something. Magic resistance. When this spell is cast, the recipient receives a resistance to all magic. The resistance conferred is 2% per level of the caster, up to a maximum of 40% at the 20th level. This resistance is set so that if the target already has more magic resistance than the priest would confer, it will actually lower it. That is very, very useful. It's going to be very hard for a druid to hit level 20. But before that, it's going to... Okay, let's just say there's a very magical creature that has 100% magic resistance. This would lower it, even if we were level 20. This would lower it immediately to 40%. And then you have another spell. We don't have it yet, but we have another spell either on a mage or a cleric or a druid that's lower resistance. So after you cast magic resistance, you can cast lower magic resistance, and this is a huge debuff to magic resistant creatures for the most part. And then you can lower it even further, which is on some bosses, like, you have to get through their magic resistance somehow, because it's just very hard to melee down some creatures, and you'll know why when we get to them. Probably not in this game, but the next game. Mass Cure, when casting this, yeah, we've already gone through that. Pixie Dust, this is a pretty good spell. This spell creates a small handful of pixie dust that the caster can use to toss into the air. Anyone hit by the dust becomes invisible. Of course, the invisible creature is not magically silenced, and certain other conditions can render the creature detectable. Even allies cannot see the invisible creatures or its gear unless these allies can normally see invisible things or employ magic to do so. So, detect invisibility. If you have that on, then you can cast on them, maybe. Items dropped or put down by the invisible creature become visible. Items picked up disappear if tucked into clothing or pouches worn by the creature. Spell remains in effect until it is magically broken or dispelled, until the caster or recipient cancels it, until the recipient attacks any creature, or until 24 hours have passed. So this is a 24-hour AoE invisibility. That is insane. Very nice. True Seeing. This is a very good spell on a certain class. Instantly and once each round for 1 turn after True Seeing is cast, all hostile illusion phantasm spells in a 235, that's gotta be a typo, radius around the caster will be dispelled. The spells affected are Reflected Image, Invisibility, Mirror Image, Non-Detection, Improved Invisibility, Shadow Door, Mislead, Project Image, and Simulacrum. That is a very good one to get rid of, but there are very few enemies that will do it. The target's magic resistance, if any, does not affect this. Okay, I was under the impression that this was like Dispel Magic and it had a level component to it, but I guess not. This is a very good spell regardless, because Mirror Image, you got to break through those to be able to do damage to someone. Improved Invisibility is a son of a gun. Like, it gives them better AC, it makes it so you can't cast on them, so you have to get rid of it on some enemies. Mislead, that is also bad. It's actually more useful in the player's hands because you can do like an infinite backstab exploit with it. Kind of exploit, but whatever. Alright, I think we are good. What do we want? What do we want to do? I think I'm going to keep Insect Plague. I do like that. We may have to switch it for True Seeing or Iron Skins, depending on... because there are a few fights coming up that we're going to need more than 1 tank. So we might have to switch it out for Iron Skins, but not yet. Alright, that was pretty lengthy going over all those spells, but we are now at an hour, so we're going to end it here. So please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And that's my mama.